There we go. All right. So based in West Palm Beach, Florida, Waterway Insurance has been selling property, auto, and life insurance for 70 years. Anna Fuente is the new CIO, and she's been tasked with architecting a new mobile platform that will allow them to gather customer data, hoping to reward their customer base with low-cost healthcare solutions. So Chris Johnson has been working with their IT manager, Jeffrey, and HR director, Walter, previously, and we placed 2 direct hire application developers and 3 contractors who are presently on billing. Chris learned that their new CIO was interested in a call to discover what other areas of service that Kelly Tech provides. So, hey, Anna, my name is Chris Johnson, and I work for Kelly Services in the IT division. I have been working with your IT manager, Jeffrey, over the past few months on filling various IT positions. He mentioned that you were creating a new mobile platform and were interested in speaking with us. Could you give me an overview of the project?
Yeah, so hey, Chris, first of all, thank you for taking the time to speak with me. And second, as you've probably heard from Jeff and possibly Walt, we are launching into healthcare benefits at the end of 2021, and we're looking at ramping up our team to a level that would allow us to create and build a new mobile platform. We're hoping that this platform propels our brand image and gives us the ability to use IoT and learn more about our existing customer base, as well as give our users more flexibility as to how they pay for our services.
Ah, I mean, that sounds like a pretty large undertaking for your first major project as CIO. So, what are what kind of ideas do you have in mind for the project?
So, given the current relationship we have with Kelly Technology, we would like to go at this from a staff augmentation point of view. We want to roll this program out in phases. Once we've identified a few iOS as well as Android developers, we can fold them into the team and shuffle the workload as needed. We're thinking about 2 to 3 resources would fill the current gap.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds awesome. So it's definitely something we'd be absolutely interested in exploring with you for sure. So you mentioned that this was a phased approach. So when are you looking to get this work underway, and how long do you foresee the project going?
So our fiscal year begins in September 13th to be exact. And that is when my annual budget kicks in that I'd be using to fund this potential project. We're expecting the project to take up to like 6 months, potential for extension there. How long do you think it would take Kelly Tech to help with finding and placing qualified developers on my team?
I mean, you'd probably be looking at a few weeks for us to screen candidates. Also, we've got to set interviews and allow folks to give their notice to their current employer. Uh,
Mhm.
so, I can definitely give you a more definite time frame. Um, so I heard you mention that these 2 to 3 resources would blend into your current team, and your existing development team would be helping out those new resources. So given the current workload already underway, do you foresee problems with bandwidth or even skill set gaps in your current tech team? And what about like testing, QA, that sort of thing?
Of course, I do. We run a very lean development department, and our current department has minimal mobile app dev experience. I think that 3 dedicated resources could lead the charge and fill in where needed. Testing could also be a challenge. That being said, we are a couple of months away from when products will start rolling out. I'm thinking this could be another way Kelly Tech could assist us here at Waterway.
Yeah. So I'm confident we can find you some good candidates. I mean, of course, we'll need to dig in to learn more about the project and what platforms that you've already identified. So, quick question, Anna, but have you ever thought about outsourcing this work?
I do, and I have worked with a couple of agencies that I've used throughout my career, but given the scope of work, the deadlines, and the cost, I'd figure it'd be a good place to start with you to get a better feel for what the cost would be involved, as well as your level of comfort in the space.
Yeah, I mean, this again is a skill set that we're very comfortable with and an area that we specialize in. So I think it would be wise to evaluate using staff augmentation versus looking at what our BPO team can do for you guys.
Mhm.
So we've actually done this type of work before at Landlock Insurance, which I know is right down the road from you guys. And I think an outsourced approach might be the way to go, given the complexity of the situation, the timeline, and lack of knowledge from your current team. So how does this sound so far?
First of all, I was unaware that Kelly Services played in this space. I didn't know that y'all recently specialized, but let's go ahead and get something on the calendar and maybe more towards the end of this week. I'm definitely eager to hear about Kelly's former successes and recommendations as we start to gear up.
Absolutely. So perfect. Yes. Thanks for your time today, Anna. So let's plan on Thursday at 3 o'clock for the discovery call, and I'll see an invite, list of attendees, and agenda later. So definitely looking forward to chatting with you later.
Sounds good. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you. Take care.